Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you stick around. In today's video, I am bringing you anti-MLM content. So of course, just as a disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only and just my opinions. Hey guys, Editing Monica here. Just as an FYI, there are probably going to be a number of Editing Monica clips added into this video. The reason being is I made the mistake of recording this reaction video prior to being 100% done with my research for part 1. I was about ready to give up trying to find out what company Drink2Shrink belonged to, but I finally found it. And then of course I kind of maybe sort of fell down a rabbit hole, so I do apologize. I'll do my best to have everything flow, but I do want to preface this video by saying that this rep has been in many different MLMs. At one point in this video, she says that she started dieting many years ago, but in my opinion, it's almost like she's trying to make it seem like it's thanks to this detox tea that she has been so successful, but she has been in other MLMs prior to this one, health and wellness ones in particular. But anyway, let's get back to the video. Today we are going to be going over a Zoom call. This is part 2 of my 2-part series discussing this product, company, whatever, that's called Drink2Shrink. And yeah, so this Zoom call I think is pretty important. I do have this sped up to 1.25. Hopefully it's not going to be too fast, but it's because the whole entire thing, I've watched this before and it's very slow. So let's go ahead and just hop right into it.
Hello everyone. Hello. So listen, I don't want to be long, but I wanted to take some time out. You probably see paint all over me. We were painting with a twist today. And I don't even know if I'm going to get that many of you on. I'm actually getting ready for our book club that starts at 6 p.m. where I'll be back. So I only want to be a few minutes. And as you're logging on, if you could just let me know where you're logging in from, what city, what state, and or what country you might be logging in from. Shout out your name down below, tag a friend. But I want to talk to you about the juice that pays. And as a matter of fact, the juice that just paid me, let's see, the juice that just paid me about 5 minutes ago. Let me see if I can go to it without showing you who she is, because we definitely don't want to do that. Where to go? It was just there. Which one did it go to? Probably went to this one. The juice that pays. I want to block her name. Let me see. How can I? Okay, let's block her name. But the juice that pays. It just paid just a few minutes ago.
If you guys didn't see her, if you're just listening to this instead of watching it, the thing that she's showing on the screen, the number on the screen, it says $35. And how much you want to bet? Now, this is just my opinion because I don't know how their back office works, but I would be willing to bet that this $35 is the actual product price, not her commissions, like what commissions she would get, because I believe, if I remember correctly from the dive that I did into this company, I'm pretty sure that the first pack that's about 7 days worth or something like that, I'm pretty sure that that one was 25, and then I think the next one up is somewhere along 35 or 45, something like that. The website that I found showing prices stated that 7 days worth is $25, 14 days is $45, and the fat blasting kits are $60 to $149. I can't confirm if that is the price at the Be Epic website, which just as an FYI, that is the name of the MLM here. But anyway, I'm not sure if that website sells them for that price, because you can't even find prices without typing in a rep's name. And for some reason, when I type in the rep's name that we're currently watching, nothing shows up. The difference though is on the Be Epic website, they only sell the tea, not these jugs that these reps are making at home by themselves. The $35 that she had come up on the screen, I can't confirm if that's the tea through Be Epic or if it's the jugs that I genuinely think are being sold outside of the Be Epic website or company. As for the frequency of payment, according to Be Epic's website, the customer and fast start bonuses are paid out in real time and get entered into your e-wallet instantly. The 2-team pay, sponsoring matching bonus, generation matching bonus, and the global bonus pool are paid out weekly with a 1-week delay. For these, the commissionable week runs 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday through 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday, and the corresponding commissions are entered into your e-wallet the following Wednesday. The lifestyle bonus and mini lifestyle bonus are paid out monthly. They are entered into your e-wallet on or before the 15th of the month following the commissionable period. You can request a payout from your e-wallet at any time, and it will be paid out on the upcoming Friday. All such requests submitted through the week by 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Thursday are paid out on the Friday of that same week. At the end of the day, for the amount of work that a rep has to do, while $35 can be the missing money that someone needs for groceries or rent, how much of that $35 is actual commissions or even actual profit if we want to be even more realistic here? How much of that $35 is yours at the end of the day after purchasing the product for yourself and maybe other expenses? $35 isn't the flex she's making it out to be, because what if someone who is struggling financially signs up and all they're able to sell, if they can even sell anything, is $35 worth of product? I hope I made sense with this explanation. Also, just as an FYI, this rep shouts out many people in her Zoom call. I normally censor out names and I'll do my best with this call, but she shouts out so many people in this call, so I'm so sorry if I miss a name.
Just a few minutes ago. All right. The juice, what's up? The juice that just paid at $4.53. I know y'all can't see. Let me just screenshot this because I'm going to just tell y'all right now. Y'all playing the juice that pays. So I want to talk to you about the juice that pays. You know, I'm getting a lot of questions from people. What's up? What's up? I'm getting a lot of questions from people in reference to, hold on, let me turn these wingers off, you guys. Let everybody know that I'm live. I'm going to actually put this in my team chat. If you guys are, let me see, it should be on my page. Perfect. Let me send this, excuse me, to Messenger. And I want to talk to you guys really, really briefly about this juice that pays. All right. If you're ready to get paid, just type paid in the chat. Y'all might want to tag somebody to this chat. Matter of fact, let me to this live. Let me turn this down and let's spread the word. See if we can get everybody on here. Okay. All right. Awesome. Let me also share it to my other page, you guys, so that I can just do this one time and we don't have to, right? So let me go ahead and let me see. Juice that pays. For real though. Okay? For real. All right. So as you're logging on, hey Sally, let me know what city, what state, what country you're logging in from. I want to talk to you really, really quickly about the juice that pays. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, and as I'm talking, if you wouldn't mind, if you would not mind putting what I'm saying in the chat. What's up from Memphis, Tennessee? All right, so hold on a second. I actually meant to, y'all, this is a new laptop for me, and this new laptop doesn't have a lot of the information that I need on it. I am literally putting everything back up on the laptop, and so you guys got to bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to be as techie as I can, but I want to show you guys something really quickly. Let's see. We're gonna have a real quick conversation.
She keeps saying that we're going to have a real quick conversation, and this is coming from someone who goes off on tangents all the time. Y'all know, if this isn't your first video of mine, y'all know that I like to go off on a tangent. I do it all the time, and I can't help it. But for someone who keeps saying over and over again, I want to do this really, really quickly and things like that, we are already almost 4.5 minutes into this, and she's still saying that, and she's not set up. If you are trying to come off as an actual business owner, which if you're an MLM rep, you are not a business owner, and they can call themselves independent contractors, they can set up LLCs, but LLCs really, when it comes to this, that would most likely just be for tax purposes. But anyway, so for someone who is trying to come off as a business owner who considers this a business, how is this professional? Like there's no structure, but a lot of these top leaders or even just leaders within these companies, they make it seem like, oh, this is such important information. You have to be on every single Zoom call. And if you're not, it's almost like, and this happened to me when I was in Beachbody, that when I said, no, I couldn't make the Zoom call last night, then it would almost be like they would side eye you in a way. And I don't know if that's the case for everybody. But these top leaders talk about how important these Zoom calls are, but you've already wasted almost 4.5 minutes of these people's time that they could be using to recruit other people into the business, because we know that that's where there's an incentive. There's more of an incentive to recruit people than anything else. So you're already wasting valuable time for these people if you really truly want them to be recruiting. So these leaders say you have to be on these Zoom calls, but first of all of it is fluff. Second of all, most of it is just a repeat of whatever the Zoom call was either the night before or the week before. And they're not prepared. I don't think I've seen, I mean, granted, she's going to have a presentation in a minute. So yeah, you can have a presentation, but if you're not prepared and if you're just kind of wasting time, then why are you trying to come off as this professional business owner? Just get to the point. And again, I know I'm not one to talk because I go off on tangents all the time and it takes me a very long time to get to the point. But this is just what my commentary is. I'm not on camera trying to sell you something or sell you an opportunity and the business side of things. I'm literally just talking into a camera.
All right, y'all, we're going to have a real quick conversation. And okay, I think this is it right here, but let me see, because I need to pot a ting, pot a towel. All right. So guys, do you see that video right there? Can y'all hear that? I just want to make sure. Could y'all hear that video start playing? I want to talk to you about a beverage that in 2014, I started a low carb diet and I started drinking this beverage along with adding some protein. You can hear it. Fantastic. And in 2014, I started my journey. And I am down now over 130 pounds. But here's the thing, I've kept it off. And so I want to talk to you. Some of our clients are calling it the holy juice, right? The blessed juice. And I'm going to tell you why they are calling that juice the holy juice or the blessed juice. But before I get started in talking about the 9 herbs and the 9 ingredients that are in this blessed holy juice, right? I want you to write this down in the chat. For those of you that are watching it live with me, I want you to type in that it is caffeine free. Caffeine free. So for all of you that are like, I've got elevated this and I got a high this and you don't have, there's no caffeine. I also want to talk to you all about, I'm going to show you the 9 different herbs. We'll talk about the one that is not in there. It's very important for you to understand what's not in there as well as what's in there, but caffeine free are get in the system. What's up to caffeine free. Okay. The other thing that I want to talk about, you guys, is that it's keto friendly, that even though you see a flavor and or a color, it is keto friendly. There's no sugar added. Okay. So it's keto friendly, but I want to show you this video. It is literally 39 seconds long. I want you to see where I was and where I am. I literally recorded that video just last week while I was in the kitchen, right? In the lab. That's not the kitchen. That is the lab. Okay. While I was in the lab. So we've got keto friendly, no sugar added, caffeine free, right? Because I'm going to answer all of those questions for you. You can tag your prospects, your clients to this, your suspects, right? To this video so that they will understand what we're saying. So, do you see that video right there? That is where I began. And here we are, full circle, right back with the tea. So it's as simple as this. Come take a look. We're just going to drop these. I'm doing 2 gallons. So we're going to drop these tea bags into the water, you guys. But listen to this. You want to know how you turn this? Do you know you can make $700 a month drinking this? And then what you're going to do is you're going to upgrade with our 2 add-ons. So look, take a look at that. Take a look at this, right? Take a look at that. Take a look at this. And get with the person that invited you to look at this information now. Do it now. Let's go. Hey, guys.
I just want to stop it and say that she's a very beautiful woman. I will definitely say that. But she was beautiful before. So for her to kind of be making fun of herself or laughing at herself, okay, so hold on. Let me just say, maybe she's not making fun of herself. Maybe she's just laughing at whatever she was laughing at. But the way that I took it is that she was laughing at what she looked like before. She was beautiful before and she's beautiful now. So she really has, I mean, if she's trying to kind of, in a way, I guess you could say, make fun of herself, I really don't. There's nothing to make fun of there. And then she said that, oh, this is the kitchen, or sorry, this is the lab. No, girl, that's your kitchen. Don't try to say that, oh, it's the lab. No, there is a lot that goes into a lab being a lab. And I highly doubt, well, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a scientist or anything like that. But whenever I think of a lab, I think of a sterile environment. I think of making sure that there's no cross-contamination of anything. You're in a kitchen. I highly doubt that it's a sterile environment. And I don't know if she said lab instead of like how she corrected herself, because I don't know the legalities of this, and I said this in part 1. I don't know the legalities in every single state, but I'm sure it's going to vary between states, and some states might even be very lax when it comes to this, and they might just be very lenient, and it might be allowed. But if you didn't watch part 1, this drink to shrink formula, drink tea, whatever, you can either buy it in the pouches from these people, or they can make it for you and then give you the jug of it. I don't know how they're sealing it, because I don't see how all of these reps who are selling it, I don't know how they would be sealing it. So I don't know if these jugs are coming sealed or not. I don't know. I have not ordered it, nor do I want to order it. But so that's why it seems, I said this in part 1, but that's why it seems a little sketchy, because it's like, okay, well, why can't they just buy it pre-made from the company? Why are the reps going in there and making it? Because, and I'm not trying to accuse anybody, but this is just worst case scenario. What if there's some kind of sinister person out there who maybe joins something like this? And because, call me paranoid, but as someone who used to create true crime content many years ago on this channel, I have seen some disgusting and sinister things when in my research and everything. But anyway, what if there's some serial killer or some sinister person out there who's going to put something else in these drinks? I know that things can still come contaminated, because we see recalls from companies all the time. So I'm not saying that companies are 100% that every single time they're going to be good. No, that's why there's recalls on products and everything. But you have a better chance of getting a legitimate product that's not going to be contaminated with something else from the company directly, as opposed to a rep who's mixing this clearly in their kitchen. And I'm not saying that this person would do something like that. I'm not accusing them. I'm just thinking in my head of how sketchy this is. Like I said, I don't know what the legalities are, but that's just a concern that I would have if I were to purchase this pre-made from someone. Along with that, they talk about how it's an organic product and how it's great and healthy, all of those things. If they're going to sit here and say that it's healthier than whatever X, Y, and Z, it might be, because there's a lot of extra additives and things like that. But the fact that in other like sodas or juices or whatever, but she obviously said it's keto friendly, and she said how because there's no sugar in it. But you guys are talking about how this is so great, it's so healthy, it's organic. Where is the color coming from? Because yeah, you could just add food coloring to it or something like that, but these reps are, I'm curious to know, where is this color coming from? Because the colors that I see, it literally looks like juice or Kool-Aid or something like that. It's not a natural color. I don't know if I'm making sense here. So they say that it's all natural and it's healthy, organic. But why is it, the one that she showed in that video, why is it bright blue? They have blue, they have orange, they have red. I would be curious to know.
So I wanted you to see that time. You know me from then and now, right? So that is where the journey began, with this blessed beverage. Okay, whether you want it, they calling it the holy juice, they're calling it the blessed juice, you guys. So now you know that this is literally all natural, and let me show you why it's all natural. Give me 1 second and let me see if I can bring this up for you guys. Okay,
I also forgot to say this just a few minutes ago, but the fact that they're calling this the blessed juice or the holy juice, if you've been here for a while, you know how I feel. Even though I do not practice any kind of religion or anything, I absolutely cannot stand when MLM reps use religion or faith or spirituality and they use it as some kind of a tactic within their MLM pitch, whether it be for the products or the opportunity. I despise when they do that.
okay, patating, patatao. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you all see this as I'm trying to share my screen? Let's see. Do y'all see that? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Do y'all see that? Great. Now that y'all can see that, I want you to see what are the ingredients here? Because this one, for whatever reason, won't load in my deck. But what are the ingredients? Since you guys are saying, well, what's in it? Well, you know the base is water, okay? You know there's no caffeine, right? Back at it with the original blend, okay? It's caffeine free. There's no sugar added. It is keto friendly. So there's all your questions. You don't have to go ask your, with all of that. Now you want to go ask. I just want to know, did you ask your doctor if you could eat that Papa Do's or that McDonald's or that Burger King or that Hardee's or that Chick-fil-A? Did you ask your doctor what you could eat for Christmas or Thanksgiving? No. This is all natural, sugar free.
Excuse me? I don't remember that when I watched this the first time. Excuse me? Is this person trying to say that why would you ask your doctor about this? Because did you ask your doctor about eating, what was it, Chick-fil-A or what you ate for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever? I don't remember exactly how she worded it. Excuse me? First of all, we all know that fast food is bad for us. That is a well-known fact that fast food is bad for you. It is. Anything that's processed, it's better for you to cook things at home and from scratch, that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that most of us know that. I feel like that might, in my eyes, I feel like that's common sense at this point. But how dare you? How dare you tell someone something like that? Because how much do you want to bet that she's saying to her downline, or she's saying to people who are saying things like, let me check with my doctor, and then she might actually be responding to them with that statement. The thing is that I've seen people say this, and you can leave it in the comment section because I don't know the specifics around this. But people have said in the past in my comment section when talking about herbal teas or things like that, that certain herbal teas or herbal ingredients, depending on if you're on medication or something like that, it might actually not be good for you, and it might actually be dangerous for you. And we know that just because something is natural, it might not necessarily be good for you. Because also, what if there's an ingredient in this that a customer might be allergic to? There's something like that. Just because it's natural doesn't mean that it's going to be okay for everybody. If we just take a quick look at the photos on the screen to kind of prove my point here, they are all different colors. In the one picture, they aren't even all at the same level of how much is actually in the jug, and it's kind of foaming at the top. We don't know what the consistency of the ingredients and things like that really is. Are these reps printing out labels with nutrition facts and ingredients for these jugs, or are they only putting the ingredients and labels on there for the detox tea by itself? This is why this entire thing is so sketchy to me, and I don't understand how the company is allowing this, because the jugs aren't on the MLM's website, just the detox tea is. But for this rep to say that, just no. If you ever hear someone say, don't talk to your doctor, I mean, she didn't 100% say that, but that's what she's alluding to, that if people ask her like, oh, they want to talk to her doctor, and she comes back with something like that, I would say, in my opinion, that is a red flag. So yeah, how dare you?
Sugar-free, keto-friendly, no caffeine, okay? All right, so if you have not gotten your gallon or purchased or signed up with us, I don't know what you're waiting for, because we created the biggest movement before. And, when I was listening to my business partner who earned 1.5 or $1.2 million, whatever, it's a big number, in 7 months, the last time they ran this play. See, you've got to have a product that's in high demand. You've got to have a product, write that down for me in the chat. Somebody write it down, type it out. High demand, a product that's in high demand. You've got to have a product that offers immediate gratification, where people can see and feel a result quickly, okay? But you've got to have a product that's also, the word that Stanisha uses is desirable, right? A product that makes people come back for more. And so we've got people that want our products week after week after week after week. They would rather us make the gallons because they just would rather us do it for them. So let's look at the 9 ingredients that are in our blessed juice, the 9 ingredients that are in our holy juice, right? Let's start with persimmon leaves. The persimmon leaf. I have a different order that I like to go in, but I'm gonna read what's on the graphic, because I like to say myrrh for the end, because y'all know, right? So I like to say persimmon leaves, marshmallow leaf, blessed thistle, holy thistle, right? Malva leaves. Then I like to say papaya, chamomile, ginger, and myrrh. Those are the 9 ingredients that are in our blessed detox juice. All right, now listen to this. We've got several flavors that we can make it, or guess what? You don't have to have any flavors at all. But the persimmon
First of all, if your body should be detoxing itself. That's the first thing. Second of all, she said that people come back for this product every single week. If you let's just say hypothetically speaking, let's say that our bodies don't detox themselves. Let's just say that our bodies don't do that. If that's the case, that it's a detox tea, why are you detoxing your body every single day in that case? If you're detoxing your body every single day, wouldn't you think that maybe there's a problem there? That maybe you shouldn't be doing that? So that's why for them to say like, oh, it's a detox tea. Anytime that I think of detox teas, I literally think of just all of the products that we've seen just from influencers and from the Kardashian Jenner family, all of these things being marketed, and literally there's nothing in them besides a laxative, most likely for most of them. This particular thing, she's going to go over it later, but there's no senna in it. And so, but all of these ingredients that she's going over, I'm going to say it right now, all of these ingredients in part 1, I did more of a breakdown into the ingredients because there is this great article and it goes over all of the ingredients that are in this. I'm not going to go into full detail about the ingredients since I already did that in the other video. So if you want, I do have timestamps in that video and it'll actually say review or I forget what I called it, but it was reviewing the ingredients or something like that. So if you're more interested in that, then go ahead and watch that part of that video.
Persimmon leaves, rather. We've got the malva leaves, marshmallow leaf, blessed thistle, holy thistle, chamomile, papaya, ginger, myrrh. Okay, those are the 9 ingredients that are in our blessed juice. Now, when you look up what these herbs do, we've got things such as inflammation, gut health, you guys, digestive health. We've got literally these herbs. If you look up the herbs, they will tell you inflammation, right? Swelling, pain, fatigue, things for your skin, right? I'm just trying to tell you there's so many different things that our blessed juice will help you with. And so when our reps are selling, I'm gonna text you, you can purchase literally 1 gallon. Right? We're going to send you the concentrated portion. We're going to blend that for you, make that for you. And then all you've got to do is tell us what flavor you want or not, because Paul doesn't even use any flavor in his. I like mine hot with a little lemon and tea if I'm going to use it, right? But what you do is when you get your gallon, you're going to remove 4 cups of water from your gallon, pour in the concentrated portion that we've created for you, and pada-ting, pada-towel, shake it up, put it in the refrigerator, and roll out. Okay. You're going to drink 2 cups a day. How many cups a day? You're going to drink 2 cups a day, 2 8-ounce cups a day. That's just 1 cup of your juice. Keep it refrigerated. Preferably you drink those 2 cups with lunch and dinner. Okay. Preferably those are your 2 biggest meals. All right. Rachel, text me. Right. And, Rachel, I won't even give you a 3-day sample of our 3 capsule system. I mean, I won't even charge you for those because that's normally a $50 set, but get your gallon. I got you, boo. Okay. And I'll talk to you about ships. So you're going to drink 2 cups a day. This is the blessed holy blend. Do you guys see this? Let's talk about the benefits of the herbs because we're not making any medical claims, but I want to talk about the benefits of the herbs, which include let's put it on the screen. Aids in weight loss. Those herbs help to aid in weight loss.
Let's not make medical claims, but then let's go over what I guess, I don't know if the company or if it's research that she did on Google about these products. However, she did use certain wording that she can most likely kind of get away with saying this because she said that how it aids in certain things. But I really love how she said, let's not make or that we're not making medical claims, but let's go over what these things do. It's laughable to me. It truly is. One thing that I failed to mention here is how the rep kept calling it holy thistle. The one ingredient article that I went over in part 1 went over this, and this is what they said. Holy thistle is the second ingredient, and it's a strange way to label what's much more commonly referred to as milk thistle. We haven't come across any research suggesting this ingredient is effective for weight loss. It's typically used for liver health. And in my opinion, if it's usually referred to as milk milk thistle, but the company calls it holy thistle, then I wonder if it has to do with some kind of marketing towards religion or spirituality. I've seen some reps using religion or spirituality as a marketing tool, and I wonder if maybe the company could be possibly doing this as well. I could be very wrong, but that's my only theory. Maybe some of you have something else to say about this, because y'all are always really great with theories as well.
Those herbs help to aid in weight loss. Those herbs help with high blood pressure. There's no caffeine. That's why. Those herbs help to lower your cholesterol, helping you also with bad breath. 100% sugar-free, helps with joint pain, ulcers, hormone imbalance, reducing stress, eliminating waste inside of your body, and giving you energy all at the same time. You're going to drink 2 cups to 8-ounce cups a day. You must refrigerate this, preferably with lunch and or dinner. All right. Let's talk about one more time. I'm going to put up these ingredients. Persimmon leaves, right? Holy thistle, malva leaves, marshmallow leaves, blessed thistle, papaya, ginger, chamomile, and myrrh. We call this the holy blend. I like to call it the holy grail. Okay. The holy blend. You notice that there is no senna. Senna is a laxative that could weaken the colon and is not something that you need or should be using on a regular basis. We're talking about the 9 blessed herbs in our juice. Now, some of you are saying, okay, the holy blend, that's what it's called, the holy blend, okay? Because this is a kingdom movement. Don't y'all watch this kingdom movement happen without you, okay? Some of you have seen the massive movement that we created with this before, and some of you watched it from afar. And I am telling you right now, I don't care if you've never had success before. I don't care. It's the holy grail. Come on, what? He like, no way. You didn't do it. Yes, we did. We did do it, because the years and years and years of going through products that some of them worked, some of them didn't. Some of them you had to wait for them to work for a month. Some of them you had to wait for 4 weeks. And knowing that this product offers you immediate gratification, that this product, that anyone can utilize this product, right? That I'm telling you guys, because it's all natural, no sugar, no caffeine. This is it. Some of y'all ought to type in, this is it, right? But now, hello, Flamon.
If this product was so great, if it was so great, and you would lose so much weight so fast, because she's talking about other things that it can possibly help with, but the way that it's marketed, I mean, it's called DRINK2SHRINK. So obviously it's being marketed as a weight loss thing. If it was so great, wouldn't you think that allegedly celebrities would be using this instead of Ozempic? Because we know that there's been a rise in Ozempic. Now, I'm not accusing anybody because I don't know who is taking it or whatever the case may be. But wouldn't you think that they would be drinking this holy juice and not taking something like Ozempic? Or how about the countless people that just have a great diet, meaning like they eat healthy and stuff, and then they exercise? Wouldn't you think that everybody would be using this if this was such a revolutionary product and if it was so great how she's making it out to be? Yeah.
Now, hello, to text somebody and tell them, oh my gosh, right? So now let's talk about this real quick, because there are 8 different ways that you can earn income. And I want you to see this, you guys. I don't want you to get stuck, because the reality of it is we're going to teach you and train you guys. Too many people are getting, oh gosh, I'm trying to make the screen bigger for myself. Too many people are getting stuck. Hold on. Let me make the screen. There we go. Too many people are getting stuck. Say stuck. They're getting stuck. They're getting stuck. And they're getting stuck because they don't understand that all you got to do is run the play. All of these things are going to fall into place. But if you want to know how to earn income, we have 8 different ways that you can earn income. And we've got tons of other products, right? We've got a turmeric and collagen blend called Regenerate that comes in sachets. I like to drink that warm as like tea in the evening as well. We've got our 3 capsule system, which includes our Elevate capsule. We've got our sleep capsule and our restore capsule, right? That Elevate also comes in sachets where you can make it as a drink versus capsules, right? We've got our B cardio, which is great for people that have cardiovascular issues, and they need that. What that does is it opens up the veins, right? And so it also comes with testing strips so that you can see that it's immediately working in your system, right? We've got our great 8, our great
but we're not making medical claims, guys. We're not making medical claims in this video.
Pixie sticks for kids. It's a liquid vitamin. We also have our fuel capsule system and our engine system. So there's so much more, you guys. I'm thinking our Nutri NRG, which is our lemonade. dragonberry and kiwi lime, kiwi cucumber, cucumber lime flavor, as well as our lura greens, which our lura greens are the most amazing greens products I've ever tasted in the world. It does not have that graininess. It's not disgusting like most people's greens are, you guys. I am talking about products that are like literally high quality, great marketing, which offer immediate and instant gratification. But there are 8 ways to get paid. The first way is our customer bonus, where you're going to earn 50% on all of your customer orders off their actual order amount. So if they order $300 worth of products, you're going to get paid 50% off of that. Well, then we've got our fast start bonus, where you get paid off of the first order of all of your new signups, and you get paid that fast start bonus in time. If someone signs up right now, you get paid, boom, the moment that they sign up, boom, every minute of the day, right? So if you got people signing up every minute of the day, guess what? You've got pay coming in every minute of the day. That fast start bonus hits the moment that they enroll off of their very first order, 50% of their volume. So if they order 85, 80, let's just say an even number, if they order 100 volume order, then you're going to earn what? $50 off the 100 volume order, as long as it's their first order. Well, then we've got our two-team pay, which you're going to get paid up to 20% in weekly commission on your smaller team's volume, okay? Off your smaller team's volume. Now, you max out at $20,000 for the week. That volume is generated from your two-team pay system. But then we've got our lifestyle bonuses, which everyone needs to be focused on this lifestyle bonus. If you could just teach 5 people how to just use 70 volume, and here we can do 70 volume with $70. 70 volume, the max you might pay is about $89, depending on the product that you want to get, right? And you make sure you purchase a pack that's lifestyle bonus qualified, which is like a $70, 70 volume. The highest pack is $90 and 90 volume, right? You teach 5 to get 5, that's a $700 lifestyle bonus every single month. Type in the chat, every month. Teach 4 to get 4, that's a $500 lifestyle bonus every month. Teach 3 to get 3, that's a $300 lifestyle bonus every month. Teach 2 to get 2, that's a $100 lifestyle bonus every single month. Ladies and gentlemen, what I love about that is, most people, Shammy, most people, Sally, most people, Jackie, don't get to earn, Rachel, they don't get to earn a lifestyle bonus because most people can't earn a lifestyle bonus unless they're a top income earner of a company. Somebody ought to say, tell me that I'm not telling the truth. Most people can't even see or fathom that lifestyle bonus, Sally, Rachel, because they know they're like, I don't know, I'm never going to hit the top rank of a company. But I'm going to tell you this year, with this movement, with our massive action, plan of action, with our systems and training, you guys, guess what? The reality of it is that we will have no less than 100 people earning 6 figures this year from this Drink to Shrink movement. Okay. Then we've got the sponsoring matching bonus, which is 20% in weekly check matches on your team's pay. You're personally enrolled. But then as the generational matching check bonuses go up, there's 4 generations that you can earn from, 10% of each of your levels, 4 generations deep. Okay. Weekly check match on up to 4 generations of gold deep, right? So that's too much to explain. I just want you to know that there's 4 levels of check match. Okay. So here's what I want people to understand. There's so many people that feel like I gotta understand everything about the comp plan before I get started. Do you really? You're never going to understand everything about the comp plan until you actually start seeing it happen. You will not understand everything about a comp plan until you start seeing it happen, until you start seeing where your income is actually being generated from.
But why are the comp plans so complicated within these MLM companies? If you're this bothers me, because if you're signing up for a company, let's say that you're just, because MLM reps don't like 9-to-5 jobs. Most of them do not like 9-to-5 jobs. So let's say that you're getting hired, and let's say that you ask them, well, what's my salary? Oh, well, it's a little complicated. Okay, well, can you explain it to me? Well, it's a little complicated. You'll understand it better when you actually start working for us. Well, but why can't you just explain it to me? Seriously, it makes no sense. They make it complicated so that people say, you know what, screw it. I'll look it over later. Let me just sign up because of FOMO. So for her to be like, oh, you won't understand it until you're actually in it. Maybe instead of repeating yourself multiple times in the beginning and not being prepared for this Zoom call in the beginning, maybe instead of doing that, you should explain the comp plan. Why don't you explain it to people? Because obviously people are asking her, saying that if that's being brought up, I don't know if I'm making sense here. Hopefully I am.
I'm just trying to help y'all. I'm just trying to help you. Right. But then we've got our global bonus pool, which is 2% of your weekly shares in the company's worldwide volume. You go diamond, which is not far-fetched, you guys. You don't even need anyone else to rank up in order for you to go diamond. Go diamond and you qualify for 2% in the company's global bonus pool. Well, then we're talking about our diamond level bonuses, right? I love this. There's diamond level bonuses, which is one-time new rank bonuses once you hit diamond and or above. All right. So there are rank bonuses as well. But let me tell you what else I love. There's actually 2 more ways to earn income here. Somebody type in the word 2 more ways to earn income here. There's 2 more ways to earn income with our team. There's the right now money. There's the right now money. Somebody type that in. There's the right now money. Hello, there's the right now money. Like when those Cash Apps, Venmo, Zelles, PayPals, right, are going off. There's the right now money. We send out invoices through our bank, y'all, through our banking app. We can send out invoices through the Chase banking app, which is what we've been doing, right? So aside from the right now money, Sally Isaac, there's also that get paid to lose weight. Can somebody type that in? GP2LW. Get paid to lose weight. Our company, all you got to do is...
I'm not going to lie. It's really annoying to keep hearing her say, type it in the chat, type it in the chat. Why? Why? I wonder if it has to do with the fact that you're just trying to get people hyped up and you're trying to create this FOMO and you're trying to create this exciting environment kind of a thing. And maybe you're doing that so that they're busy typing something out while you talk about something else and they're not paying attention to that thing. I can't say because this isn't a Zoom call. So if it were on like a Facebook Live or if it were on an Instagram Live or something like that, then I would be saying it's for engagement. That's what it would be for. But this is just a regular Zoom call that she just uploaded up onto YouTube. So it's really bothering me that she keeps saying that. But anyway, let's keep going.
Company, all you got to do is make sure you purchase the Get Paid to Lose Weight pack, which is $70 and 70 volume, right? Now, I would suggest that you also add on a pack of tea, right? At least the 4-pack of tea.
In addition, I'm so sorry. I know that I just started playing it, but I just remembered what I was going to say before. But in addition to what I said before, if I heard her correctly, now correct me if I'm wrong, but if I heard her correctly, it seems like they're writing out invoices for people. The reps are writing out invoices for people through certain apps. And then these people are buying it from, I'm assuming from them directly. Is that how it's working? But in my mind, I'm thinking if this is an MLM company and you're considered an independent contractor for this company, why isn't it going through the company itself? Why aren't you able to just give someone a link to it? Why are you... I don't know. It seems a little sketchy to me. Does it seem sketchy to anybody else? Because I feel like maybe I'm overreacting here, but it seems a little sketchy.
But as long as you order that GP2LW, the Get Paid to Lose Weight pack, then you can earn up to $500 for losing weight. I said it. That's right. You can earn up to $500 for losing weight that our company will pay you for losing weight. So although you see 8 streams of income right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am telling you that there are also 2 more streams. And that is the right now money, and then we're talking about the Get Paid to Lose Weight. So like I said, you can earn fast starts. You're enrolling people. You're going to start seeing that money come up in your pay like this. The moment you put somebody in, Rachel, as long as they get, even if they get in and they don't order anything, but they go back in, right, and put that order in, boom, you're getting paid a fast start. The moment that they put the order in. So no more waiting for forever to get paid. You can get paid right now money. You can get paid daily income, momentary. I don't even know what to call that, right? Because you get paid fast starts in real time. And then we also get paid every single week, you guys. We get paid every single week. The week closes out Tuesday night. We go from Wednesday to Tuesday, you guys. You see what you're getting paid on Thursdays, and then boom, pay out on Friday. Okay, you guys. So listen, I hope that this helps. I can't be here long because I actually have book club starting in 30 minutes. But I wanted you guys to see that there are so many different ways to earn income here. The thing is that you got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your own way. Get out of your head, get out of your own way. Get back to the person that might have shared this video with you. We've got products that offer immediate gratification. You will see a result. We've got people that have lost 7.5 pounds in 3 and 4 days drinking our holy blessed juice. It's a kingdom movement, you guys. And I wouldn't miss this for the world if I were you. So my name this message, you guys. Get back to the person that invited you to look at this information, you guys. And listen, if nothing more, order your gallon of tea. I'm telling you what's going to happen is you're going to get a quart. You're going to get a quart of your concentrated mixture with instructions on what to do. Once you get your quart, just make sure you've got a gallon waiting for you. But go ahead, text the person, ask them for their forms of payment, you guys, so that you can get your gallon ordered now. Or 2. Maybe you want to go ahead and start off with 2. I would, because what's going to happen is you're going to be finished this and you're going to be waiting for the next gallon. Go ahead and get started with 2. I'm certain that if you go ahead and get started with 2, several of our reps will say, well, you know what? I'll throw in a 3-day epic sampling set, and that's a $20 value. Right? Because you're going to get a 3-day sample of the 3 capsule system. All right, you guys. So those are the ways that we earn income. We showed you what's in that blessed holy juice, right? We talked about some of the other products that are available. There's so many, you guys, and more to come. In March, we're dropping some more stuff, some good goods, right? Some good goods, you guys. But listen, go ahead and get back to the person that invited you to this, and I'll see you on the other side of money, right? Because listen, we're showing people how to earn a 6-figure income with their juice business. Will you be one? This is the juice that pays. I'll see you on book club. Bye now.
So at one point she said how they've had people that lost, 7 point something pounds in like 3 or 4 days. That's not healthy. First of all. Second of all, is it fat or is it just water weight? Because I would be curious to know. And also, people fluctuate on the scale every single day. So you can't just go off of the scale. You have to take your measurements. You have to take progress pictures. Or if you don't want to do any of those things, you can just see how your clothes fit. Are your clothes starting to get loose on you? I mean, that's a really great way of pretty much determining if you're losing. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily losing weight, because maybe you're not actually losing weight. Maybe you're gaining muscle, and we all know that muscle weighs more than fat. But I think you guys get what I mean. It pretty much that your body's changing. Let's just say that your body's changing. So she said how they lose all this weight, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Also, if you didn't watch part 1 of this, there's one website and on that website, it talked about the Drink2SHRINK juice, or tea rather. I should be calling it a tea instead of a juice, because it's really just a tea. But on that website, they had helpful hints, and I'm paraphrasing here because I don't have it pulled up. I'm just remembering from the research I was doing. In the helpful hints, it said something along the lines of, oh, and once you start drinking this, you should also start being mindful of processed foods. You shouldn't be eating processed foods, and how you should cut back on carbs, sugar, and I forget what the other thing was, and that you should start drinking a lot of water, and that you should start exercising. So let me get this straight. You're trying to tell people that it's this magic tea that's making you lose weight, but helpful hints that you have on your website are basically to diet and exercise and live a healthier lifestyle. That's basically what you're trying to say to people. So is it the diet and the exercise, or is it the juice? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. One thing this rep said while she was talking about the comp plan was that you get paid to lose weight. No, you get paid to sell products and recruit. Don't lie to people. Yes, you can definitely lose weight, and being a product of the product, as these MLMs say, is probably a great way to sell the product as well. However, don't lie and say that you get paid to lose weight. Stop that bullshit narrative, please. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I don't know if I'm going to have some editing Monica modes within this, because I think that there were a few things that I kind of missed as I was listening to it. So if there is, I do apologize for that. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below, and make sure to watch part 1 if you haven't watched it already. I know that I've repeated myself multiple times in this video, but if it explains this product and this weird sketchy company, because in my opinion, I think it's really sketchy. So it'll explain all of this what we just watched. It'll explain it a little bit better in part 1. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. This is Monica reporting to you live from a highway. Bye.